So I've owned the Omega Speedmaster Professional for just over a year now. Let's talk about it. So for any of you out there who are fans of the Moonwatch, I wanted to share the logic behind why I chose this iteration, the Sapphire Sandwich, and maybe that'll help you in your purchasing process. As a relatively new initiate to the world of horology and luxury timepieces, like most people who love the Omega Moonwatch, I had my eyes on the classic Hesalite crystal engraved caseback version. But when I saw the new design variations, there was no question that the Sapphire Sandwich version was my favorite. So one of the first things that stood out to me was the newly designed bracelet. I thought it was gorgeous, and I still think it's one of the best new bracelet designs in the watch industry. The older version of the bracelet was okay. It definitely served its purpose with its rugged design, but the new bracelet has an elegant design that balances out the utilitarian case of the Moonwatch. It truly looks equally good in a t-shirt and jeans as it does when you rock it with more formal wear. Then there was the updated movement, a caliber that was reported to be superior to the original movement that actually landed on the moon. The original caseback is so iconic, and I did feel a little trepidation about getting the display case back as opposed to seeing that historic engraving and that cool seahorse that denoted the waterproof ability of the Moonwatch. But I knew I'd regret it if I didn't select the display case back option. Then lastly, there was a design element that was really small but tipped the scales for me, and that was the applied Omega logo on the dial. In general, I'm a major fan of applied logos on watch dials, and it just added this extra level and layer of craftsmanship and luxury compared to the painted logo on the Hesalite version. So after a year of owning the Moonwatch, I can truly say this is one of my favorite watches. It's definitely in my top 3. This is probably the perfect watch. It's both rugged and elegant, iconic, accurate, and comes with a history and accomplishments that are matched by few other timepieces. It fits perfectly on my 7.5-inch wrist, and it actually wears more closely to a 40 or 41 millimeter than its reported dimensions of 42 millimeters. I love this watch so much that I can understand why there are some Omega heads out there that collect more than one variation of this piece. If I had the money to blow, I would totally get the Moonshine Gold version with the green dial and green bezel. For my folks out there who own the Omega Speedmaster Professional, which version of the Moonwatch did you choose to get your hands on and why? Let me know in the comments. Till next time.